What's up, ninjas? Here we are, week 8, the final week of the regular season, the last course before the finals. Let's jump right into it. Today's course has a time limit of 3 minutes and 30 seconds. You're allowed to use liquid chalk only and have one person on the course filming you throughout. Course is going to start right here on this green box, and your first obstacle is double bounce. You will use the trampoline, the quad step, trampoline, and quad step. But this is a feet only obstacle. You are not allowed to use your hands as you work your way through, and you will dismount onto the grade here. This is a 2-point obstacle. You receive your first point for touching this box, and you receive your second point for dismounting on the grade. Second obstacle is the double rings. You will use the rings, slide your way down, go up and over the green ledge, and then clear this pad. You are not allowed to touch this pad in any way, shape, or form. If even your shoe brushes it like that, you don't get your dismount point. So watch your feet on that pad. You get 1 point for getting either of the rings past the green ledge, and you get your second point for dismounting past the block. On to the pipes. You'll start here on the grade. You are only allowed to put your feet on the black pipes, no hands on this obstacle, and you are not allowed to use the green at any point. Work your way through and dismount on to the green box at the end. This is a 4-point obstacle. You receive your first point when you touch pipe number 2, second point when you touch pipe number 3, third point, pipe number 4, and your fourth and final point when you touch the green. Right off the green, you're going into the warped wall. Same way as usual, 1 point for wall 1, 2 points for wall 2, 3 points for wall 3. You get unlimited attempts on the warped wall. It's just a matter of how much time you want to use. And also, the lowest wall you use is the one you get points for. So if you grab the 10-foot bar and put your foot on the 8, you only get points for the 8. If you grab the 10-foot bar and then reach up to the 12 to pull yourself up and over, you only get points for the second wall because that's the wall you grabbed. Moving on from there, you come down the wall, onto this red pad, to this green box right here, onto propaganda. The only box that you're going to be allowed to put your hands on is this first one. You can put your hands here to put your feet down. You are only allowed to put your hands on the red cannonball pegs. You will work your way through. Feet only on this side, hands only on this side. Your hands are not allowed to touch the blue floor or the green pegboard. Your hands are not allowed to touch any steps. Work your way through. Feet on all the way through to the red pad. You will get your points based on where your feet go. You get your first point for your foot touching this box. Second point for a foot touching this box. Third point for a foot touching this box. And then your fourth and final point when you dismount on to the red. From there, you will come on to the spinning bars. You will start here on this green box, and you will work your way up the double step pipes. And they, as you can see, some of them have the PVCs on them. The PVCs need to be treated as if they are there permanently, so you can't just sit here and take them off and then use the black. That is not allowed. You will not get points for that, all right? You are not allowed to use anything other than the PVCs or the black pipes. No using the double steps, no putting your feet on the wall or the double steps. This is a hands-only obstacle. This obstacle, you will get your first point when you touch PVC number 3. You will get your second point when you touch the PVC right past the first black. You will get your third point for touching any bar pad on the second side. You get your fourth point for touching this PVC right there. And your fifth and final point when you dismount onto the blue floor. From there, you're going on to the loaded rings. You will be right here. For you little guys, we'll have another box here to help you get up to this bar. You go from this bar to this ring. As you can see, it's loaded on the magnet, so it will drop. You go from the ring to the ring to dismounting on the pit pillow. This is a 3-point obstacle. You receive your first point for touching ring number 1, second point for touching ring number 2, and your third and final point when you dismount onto the pit pillow. From there, you will come over to here, step up into this box. Again, there'll be another box here for the little guys to get up to this trapeze. You will build your swing on the trapeze to the cones to the UFO, and then the UFO dismounting past this white line. All right? This is another 3-point obstacle. You receive your first point for touching the cone, second point for touching the UFO, and the third and final point for dismounting past the line. From there, you're going on to your last obstacle of the regular season, sprinting for a buzzer. You will use the red pads to work your way through. This one is a big gap to the red to hit the buzzer. This is a 2-point obstacle. You receive your first point for touching the second pad, and you receive your second point if you hit the buzzer before the 3-minute and 30-second time limit is up. All right, guys, get out there and crush it. This is your last week before the finals, so get those points. Crush it. All right, ninjas, here's your full course run. Pay attention.